For more content, please consider subscribing to JTV ASMR. Oh, hey, over here, please, come here, I'm right here, please take a seat, It's great to see you again. I just want to keep my voice down because I don't want people thinking that I'm crazy or something like that. I'm not crazy, I promise you, No, it was just funny. It's just funny thinking that. It's just totally funny thinking that. But no, it's not that. Anyway, it's great to see you again. Great to hear from you again. I'm really glad that we got to meet up again, of course. But unfortunately, I had a slight bit of a snag once again because I've been, once again, just going back to the old bad habits, drinking caffeinated drinks. I know I'm not supposed to drink caffeinated drinks because of the effect it has on me. Like right now, just get a little bit too crazy, get a little bit too overstimulated, over-caffeinated, a bit too over-energized, I suppose you could say. Oh, W, silly boy, I'm sure you're probably saying, but I just had deadlines to fill, had some online work to do, trying to do some, just to do a bit of work, kind of design someone's website in a really short amount of time, but I got some money out of it, which is good, which is very, very good, and I suppose I kind of balanced it out with an online raid, which I really shouldn't have done, because of course that meant that I had to stay up, and that meant drinking a lot of energy drinks, and I don't think I actually slept last night. I really don't remember doing that. It was a long raid. But that's not the point. The point is that you're here. It's great to hear from you. It's great to see from you. It's great to... Oh, I'm not even making any sense anymore. Oh, I forgot to say. How are you, by the way? How are you? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you feeling comfortable with me being around you right here in this wonderful, wonderful place in the park? Oh, that's really great to hear. Again, I gotta keep my voice down. I don't want people to think that I'm losing my mind. I think they look at me weird because of my eyes as it is. Some people think that these are tattooed eyes. I'm not that crazy. Come on. Why would I stick a needle in my eyes just to make them look different? Heck no. I actually want to see. That's why I've got these mechanical eyes. They help me see. I was going to lose my eyesight, but I went to this place. I used a certain means of transportation to get to this place. You've probably never been before. Oh, you've definitely never been before in this place. But nevertheless. And I did this task for someone, and it was a pretty dangerous task. I probably could have died, but I didn't because I was pretty quick on my feet. So I managed to go to this guy, and he managed to offer me a really cool reward, and that was some mechanical eyes. And I really needed that because I was actually going to go blind in my eyes. It was like partially on the way there. I don't know how I survived when I was slowly losing my eyesight, but at that rate, if I hadn't swapped my eyes out, I probably would have gone fully blind. But now, of course, I see perfectly with these mechanical eyes, and they are really, really cool. Although my parents were quite disappointed in me when I got them. It took a long while for me to actually come clean and admit that, but, they were pretty disappointed about it. They thought it was really dangerous kind of move of me, and that could have just done some kind of stuff to help so that I don't go blind. But I didn't like my chances. I thought the chances were a bit too risky. So I just went for this procedure. They said to me that it was perhaps even more risky and pretty crazy, but nevertheless, what's done is done. Oh, and also, of course, one of my toes had an ingrown toenail that just kept growing inward, and it kept hurting like a son of a gun. So I got that replaced with a mechanical toe, and it doesn't even itch. That's the best part. It doesn't even itch anymore. I am so grateful for that. And also, of course, the fact that I can't stub it, so it doesn't hurt when I kind of bonk my foot against a wall or something. I mean, my other toes get hurt, of course, but not that one. And no toenails, no ingrown toenails, even better. I think there might be a special ability with this toe, but I don't think I've quite cracked it yet. Maybe I should go back to the person who actually gave me all these cybernetic attachments and whatnot and find out what it could be. Maybe there could be a super duper laser. Can you imagine that? Just like you touch my foot a little bit, and then my toes wiggle, and then the mechanical toe fires out a laser and blows something up. That would be so cool. That would be so awesome. I could be something like RoboCop. No, not a RoboCop. The Terminator. No, not Terminator. Not Terminator. Maybe Transformers? Maybe I could be like a human version of Optimus Prime. No, Optimus Prime is way too brave. He's way too cool. I don't think he's gonna be the kind of person I would be. I'm not cool. I'm not brave or, heroic leader type like Optimus Prime. That guy's cool, of course. You know who else is cool, though? You know who else is really cool? You. You are so cool. Seriously, I honestly think that you're the coolest person I know. Everywhere you go, you always seem so cool and chilled and laid back. No, of course, in a lazy way, but kind of like a I'll take things how they come kind of way. Seriously, I don't know how to do it. Do you have a secret? Do you have a secret of why you are so cool? Please tell me. How do you do it? Oh, you are so humble. Oh, man, I totally think that's really awesome, by the way. I don't like egotistical people. I'm not an egotistical person myself. In fact, I put myself down a heck of a lot, maybe way too much. And, I really just don't like that about people when people think that, they're the greatest things in sliced bread. You're like, come on, no, really. Be honest, you're not. But you, though, you, my bestest buddy, you are so cool, and being humble is coolness. At least when someone like you don't do it, you get to just kind of put up with that kind of stuff. And I mean, with someone like me, I don't know if I'm humble. I'm more kind of like self-deprecating and, just low self-esteem and whatnot. But I'm not sure if I'd call myself cool. I mean, sure, I'm pretty good at running and parkouring, climbing around on buildings and cliffs and stuff like that. That's pretty fun, I gotta say. That is pretty fun, and it is great exercise and whatnot. And I suppose the kind of funky hairdo of mine with the tufts of dye and of course the mechanical eyes as well. I don't know if that would make me cool per se. It makes me kind of different, a bit freaky. I don't know. I'll leave that open for the audience to decide. I'm not saying there's an actual audience. It's just a figure of speech. It's like if I was in front of maybe 100 people and we could all get their votes, then I'd probably say that only maybe 5%, probably 5%, 5 people basically would say that I'm cool, and 95% would say no, this guy's not cool. He's just weird. I tell you what, though. You know what's weird? You know what's really weird? It's when people call me a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm not a bag of bolts. No. I'm not an android either. An android is a robot who is disguised as a human. I'm not that. I'm not a Cymech. A Cymech is basically, it's a brain in like a gigantic robotic body. I've been reading the Dune series. I love the Dune series. Have you read that? Do you know about the Butlerian Jihad? Oh, never mind. But anyway, so technically, I am what you would call a cyborg. Technically, yes, I would be a cyborg because I'm a human with cybernetic attachments. That's the eyes and also the one toe. So, therefore, I'm not a robot. I don't know why people kind of get that mixed up. I personally, I think it's elementary. But you understand that. You don't treat me like I'm some kind of, like robots. Just like that song by Kraftwerk. Well, we are the robots. Do. You don't think of me as some kind of slave to the system or something that has to do all your commands. No, you don't do that. You actually treat me like an equal, and I'm so glad of that. I'm so really grateful for that. That makes you even cooler. That makes you so much cooler to me. I know. I should be just like going on my knees and praying to you like, we're not worthy, even though we is, plural, it's just me. I'm not worthy. Of course, I'm not trying to confuse anyone by saying there's like 50 secret dubs hiding around in this area. It's just me. It's just me. Silly thoughts, I know. Silly thoughts. Anyway, so what do you have planned for today? Do you have any plans for today? Something you might want to do together, maybe? Something cool? Something really awesome? I'd love to hear. What would be, like, the most like, coolest idea you could think of today? What would you like to do? Like arcades or bowling or shopping in the mall or maybe getting some food together or maybe all of these combined? What do you think? Oh, that is so cool. Sorry, I gotta keep my voice down. Don't want people to think I'm going crazy. Not crazy, just too much caffeine. Too much caffeine in the system. Sorry, I'm sounding like I'm gonna turn into some kind of musical cyborg. It's Deb the Musical. But yeah, that sounds like a really awesome plan. A really, really awesome plan. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I want to be just as cool as you, so I will do exactly what you tell me to do. No, I'm not like, turning into a slave or something like that to whatever you command. I'm just saying that, your plans, I think, are especially awesome, and I want to do that with you because you are awesome. You are so awesome. I am so jealous of you for how awesome you are. I wish I could be as nearly as chilled as you. Cool cat, like cool as a cucumber, as they say. Cucumbers are green, and so is tufts of my hair as well. It's my favorite color. Do you believe that? It's true. It genuinely is true that green is my favorite color. I kind of got the idea for green being my favorite color, not just because of the fact that it's also kind of like, positivity kind of connotations from that as well, and, it shines quite brightly, and then you get things like, grass and trees, nature in general, you'd associate that with green, but also, have you ever played Doom on the PlayStation? Like, the PlayStation port of Doom has colored lighting and, like, a really creepy ambient soundtrack to boot, and I remember seeing those green lights, like the pools of acid that you walk in, and then Doom Guy goes, because, he's taking damage, of course. But when I saw those green kind of fluorescent glowing lights that are placed over those sectors, in other words, the chunks of the level, with those acid pools in, I loved that. I loved that color so much. It was so awesome to look at. It was just bursting with color, and I loved seeing those bright green lights, and that's why green is my favorite color. It's that from Doom, believe it or not, but specifically from the PlayStation port, because the PC original version did not have colored lighting. Kind of crazy, I know, when you kind of go from the console version to the PC version, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I think we can have an awesome time, and sorry, my head. Have an awesome time with the thing that we were gonna do. Yeah, just. Sorry, am I making you feel uncomfortable right now? Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm having another caffeine crash. Oh jeez. Ow. Oh man, I feel like a total Dumbo when this happens. Wait a minute. I swear I'm remembering something. Yeah, I mean, I was staying up late for designing a website and doing a little bit of a video game raid, but I'm pretty sure I was supposed to fall asleep. I mean, I went to the store to get some energy drinks just to keep me going a little bit, but I wanted to get some rest. I swear, though, when I put my bags down briefly, because I was just trying to text something, I swear I saw this little fella in a goofy outfit, like, tampering with my bags. I thought he was running away with my drinks. I swear I bought non-caffeinated drinks. Oh, no, don't tell me that goofy fella took all my drinks and replaced them with caffeinated ones. No, who would do that? I swear, I'm being serious. He was like a little stumpy fella, and he looked like a jester? Clown? I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get it either. He was dressed really weird and, like, kind of puffy clothes. And he was running away giggling. I think he sounded French or something, but... Oh, my head. Okay, I'm really sorry. I've totally embarrassed myself again. I understand if you don't want to be my friend, because I just... being stupid like this when I have a, caffeine overdrive. I really didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to drink this stuff. I'm being honest. Wait, you actually believe me? Seriously? I know this is far-fetched, but I swear, some goofy fella in like a little clown or jester outfit ran away with some of the drinks. Like, it almost feels like a prank, but who would know that I'm not allowed to drink caffeinated drinks? I don't know. Maybe I should have paid more attention and actually, looked at what I was drinking before drinking it. Stupid me. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom over there. Public bathrooms are kind of gross, but I need to splash some water on my face, just kind of wake myself up a little bit, you know? Maybe when I'm done there, maybe we could grab a bite to eat together. Maybe get some breakfast if you'd like. It's on me. It's the least I can do. It's on me. I'd be happy to get you some brekkie, as they call it, just to kind of gloss over this awkward start to the day. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. All right, well, I'm gonna shimmy on over or walk. I don't know the correct words. I'm sorry, my head's in a bit of a spin right now from the caffeine drop. Okay, well, I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere, please. Please. You know, I will make it up to you. I will make it up to you. So, back soon.